So I think there might be something happening between Nintendo, Xbox, and Star Wars, and I'm going to explain why that is in this video, so stick with me. Bear with me here. I know some of you are thinking, this is clickbait, what is this? But no, I'm going to go over all of the kind of evidence that we have suggesting that there's a lot going on between Star Wars, Xbox, and Nintendo, and maybe we'll see all of this stuff cross over with each other in the near future, and maybe we're going to get some big announcements here at E3 in just a couple weeks. So where do I start? There's a lot of stuff to go over in this video, so let's start off with the facts. So we already know that Lucasfilm is very interested in making games on the Nintendo Switch. They already have one called Star Wars Hunters in the works that will be releasing later this year in 2021. So we already know that Lucasfilm Games is very interested in the Switch. Now, recently there's been big rumors that Microsoft is going to be working on a Star Wars Mandalorian game that may be exclusive to the Xbox platform. So if you look right here where it says Star Wars The Mandalorian, we scroll down. I went over this a couple days ago, but industry insider by the name of Nick Shepshell-Ed reported that Microsoft is working on a Mandalorian game that may be exclusive to the Xbox console. And then they also reported that there is a Star Wars The High Republic game in development for Microsoft's Xbox as well. So what we know so far is that we're definitely getting Star Wars Hunters on the Switch. That's a definite. And then it's rumored, heavily rumored at this point, that we're getting 2 other games on Microsoft's Xbox that will be exclusive. Now, I have a theory here that they're not going to be necessarily exclusive to Microsoft Xbox. I think they're going to also appear on the Nintendo Switch as well. Here's why. If we take a look at what Phil Spencer has been saying recently, it's very interesting. So let's rewind back to October of 2020. We're going to take a look at this article. So Phil Spencer, again, the head of Xbox, comments on Microsoft-Nintendo relationship potential for more Xbox ports. And then we scroll down here and take a look at what he said. It says, Spencer stated, "We have a very good relationship with Nintendo, and I think we see our work very synergistically in terms of trying to grow the market. And it just makes it easy. Every conversation we have with them has been easy." He specifically cited positive conversations with Nintendo CEO Shintaro Furukawa and Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser. Now, I'm not going to read over the whole article, but back in October, Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, stated that. So that's pretty big that he stated that. Now, if we go over to the next article, this one was published very recently. This one was published actually March of this year. And it says right here that Xbox's Phil Spencer appears in Nintendo documentary, and it says still doesn't get N64's controller. Pretty funny headline there. But for Xbox's Phil Spencer to be this embedded in Nintendo right now is pretty big news. And then on top of all of this, I cannot forget about the fact that Phil Spencer had a Nintendo Switch on the shelving behind him during a video conference, a public video conference. And while you may think I'm reaching a little bit too much right there, I'm not reaching too much at all, because everything on Phil Spencer's shelf back there literally means something, because in the past he has had stuff on his shelf that secretly revealed something in the future. So people now pay attention to his shelving behind him to mean what's to come. So the fact that he has a Nintendo Switch on his shelving back there is also a pretty big indicator that something big is happening between Xbox and Microsoft. Now, Where does Star Wars fit into all of this, you say? Well, I think Lucasfilm is very interested in what's happening between Xbox and Nintendo right now, because I think Xbox and Nintendo are going to have a massive partnership announced very soon. That's my guess. And I think Star Wars wants a piece of that pie and wants in on the action. And I think all of these rumors of the Mandalorian game, coming to the Microsoft Xbox, and the High Republic game coming to the Xbox, and then of course we're getting Star Wars Hunters coming to the Switch. I'm guessing all of this stuff will cross over with each other. So what I'm guessing is that if they release a Mandalorian game on the Xbox, it will also be playable on the Nintendo Switch through an Xbox membership or something like that. Now, how that will work exactly remains to be seen. And of course, this is all speculation right now, but I think we're in for a big announcement at this year's E3 between Microsoft and Nintendo, and I'm guessing Lucasfilm Games will somehow be a part of this in some way, especially with these heavy rumors of a Mandalorian game and a High Republic game. And then now we know, of course, that, we're getting Star Wars Hunter. So all these puzzle pieces to me are adding up together to kind of indicate that we might be getting something big between all of these companies, between Lucasfilm, Microsoft, and, of course, Nintendo. So leave a comment in the comments. Let me know. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm reaching too far on this? Again, it is speculation right now, but there is a lot of evidence out there. Again, I'm not just making this video for no reason. I do believe that we will be getting some kind of announcement, at least from Microsoft and Nintendo. And then, again, I'm guessing that Lucasfilm will step and say, hey, check out our new game, or make some kind of announcement regarding the relationship with Nintendo and Microsoft in the future. And what better way to embrace a Nintendo and Microsoft relationship but with a Star Wars game in the mix? Because everyone loves Star Wars. Well, most everyone. If you don't like Star Wars, well, that's too bad. Hopefully you get on the train here soon and join in on the fun. But if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be reporting more on this as we get near E3. And then also, we cannot forget that Xbox is also officially purchased Bethesda, so that is another company that's in the mix as well. And I already talked about that a couple days ago in a previous video. So all kinds of exciting stuff happening in the industry, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video once again. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. I will see you all next time, and may the force be with you always.